Let's meet our new animal, the sunfish. Sunfish are bright colored. Their color often changes according to the conditions of health, food, and temperature. They may be found in the ocean or other large bodies of water.
Sunfish reads S, S, S. S reads S, S, S.
Sandy the sunfish swam in the sea. On Sunday she had all her friends in for tea.
Sandy Sunfish was cheerful. She always had something good to say. Sam Swordfish said, "It's so dark today." Sandy Sunfish answered, "Yes, but the darkness does rest your eyes so." Shirley Shrimp spoke up. "I never have anything to wear, Sandy Sunfish, and your outfit is so bright and pretty." Sandy Sunfish answered, "Now, Shirley Shrimp, nothing could be more attractive to wear than your cute antennae." Somehow you just could never say anything bad when Sandy Sunfish was around. She would turn it into a happy thought, even if you were down in the dumps. One day, Shirley Shrimp said, "I don't like Sunday." "Why not?" said Sandy Sunfish. "Sunday is one of my favourite days." "There's nothing to do except play swim tag and have sea relays," Shirley Shrimp said. "Let's have a tea party," Sandy Sunfish said. "We'll play a special game, I know." On Sunday afternoon, Sam Swordfish, Shirley Shrimp, and a few other friends arrived at the seashore home of Sandy Sunfish. "I'm here," shouted Sam Swordfish. "Where's the tea?" Shirley Shrimp said, "I don't know why I came. I don't like tea anyway." "Oh, you'll like this kind of tea," said Sandy Sunfish. "It's not just tea you drink, it's tea for thankfulness." "Tea for thankfulness," said Sam Swordfish. "Yes, tea for thankfulness. For example, I'm not as big as the tuna, but I'm thankful because I can get into tiny places to find food." "How about me?" Shirley Shrimp said. "I don't have any fins like you." "Well, you could say, I don't have any fins, but I am thankful for my shell that protects me." "What about me?" Sam Swordfish said dismally. "You're a pretty colour, but I'm a dull grey." Sandy Sunfish smiled. "You could say, I may be a dull colour, but I'm thankful I can hide when the fishermen look for me." "I think I've got the idea," said Susie Sailfish. "I don't have anyone with whom to play because I'm from a small family, but that means I get more to eat." "I'm from a large family," said a minnow, "and sometimes there isn't too much to eat, but I'm thankful because I have someone with whom to play swim tag." "I can't hide very well," said the electric eel, "but I'm thankful that when I lie flat on the ocean floor, no one can find me to bother me." Shirley Shrimp looked at Sandy Sunfish and said, "Sandy Sunfish, I understand you now." "What do you mean?" asked Sam Swordfish. "She's always cheerful, and now I know why." "Why?" asked all the fish. "Because she's so thankful. Sandy Sunfish has a tea party all the time." Sandy Sunfish always said happy, good things. Or was it sad things? That's right. She was always cheerful, wasn't she? What was her favourite day? That's correct. Sunday was her favourite day. Who were Sandy Sunfish's friends? Yes, that's correct. Shirley Shrimp and Sam Swordfish and Susie Sailfish and many others. What kind of party did Sandy Sunfish give? Yes, that's right. It was a tea party. But did they drink tea? No, that's right. Why was it called a tea party? Yes, because they were thankful. Thankful starts with T. Tell me what thankfulness is. That's right. It's being glad and being happy and giving thanks to people. It's about showing how much you appreciate what you have. Can we have a tea party every day? We certainly can, because we've been blessed by God in so many ways. There is always something to be thankful for.
Listen as I tell you a word. Can you hear the sound? Yes. Do you hear the sound? Correct. It's at the end of the word. Lost. Do you hear the sound? Correct. It's in the middle of the word. Sticks. Do you hear the sound? Correct. This word has the sound. Game. Do you hear the sound? No, there's no sound in this word. Clock. Do you hear the sound? No, there's no sound in the word clock. Red. Do you hear the sound in the word red? No, there's no sound. Stuck. Do you hear the sound? Yes, there's a sound. Dots. Do you hear the sound in the word dots? Yes, it's at the end. Right. Do you hear the S sound in the word right? No. Stem. Do you hear the sound in the word stem? Yes. Listen as I read a sentence. Can you find the word that has the sound? My class at church had a picnic. My class at church had a picnic. Which word has the sound? That's right, class. I like to color dots. I like to color dots. Which word has the sound? That's right, dots. The lost girl was found. Do you hear the sound? The lost girl was found. Do you hear the sound? Yes, lost has this sound. Dad found sticks for the campfire. Which word has the sound? Dad found sticks for the campfire. That's right, sticks. Our tabletops are not dirty. Our tabletops are not dirty. Which word has the sound? That's right, tops. Let's blend these sounds. S, a, say, s, a, say, s, a, sa, s, a, sa, s, a, s, a, sa, a, s, ace, a, s, ace, a, s, as, a, s, as, a, s, as, ah, s, as. Now let's blend these sounds into words. When the letter is gray, we do not read that letter. S, a, say. S, a, s, a, same, same. S, a, s, a, Sam. A, s, a, s. Mass, mass. S, a, sa, s, a, saw, saw.
In everything give thanks. 1 Thessalonians 5 verse 18a. Once Jesus was walking from one town to another. Outside of one little village, there were 10 men who had such a bad disease they were not allowed into town. They were lepers, and lepers had to stay outside the village. They could not come close to anyone without calling out a warning to the other person. So they did not dare to get close to Jesus. They knew who he was, and they believed that he could help them. From far away they called to Jesus, "Master, have mercy on us." We know that Jesus loved people and that he felt concern for those people who were sick. Jesus healed many people. Sometimes he touched them or told them to do a certain thing. When he saw these men, he was compassionate and wanted to help them. Jesus said a strange thing. "Go, show yourselves unto the priests." Now, this is what a sick person was supposed to do when he got well. He would go and show himself to the priests. Have you ever had the measles or chickenpox? Sometimes when we have these diseases, we have to go to see the doctor before we can go back to school. He will look at the skin and he may say, "Yes, you are well, go back to school." Or he may say, "No, those bumps are not quite gone yet. Wait a few days before you go back to school." Well, that's what Jesus told these 10 lepers to do. Go to the priest and see if he says you are well yet. But they were not well yet. They knew they still had leprosy spots on them. What a strange thing for Jesus to tell them. The Bible tells us that while they were going on the way to see the priests, their disease was made well. They were clean from the disease. The ugly spots were gone. As they walked to see the priest, they were obeying what Jesus told them to do, and Jesus healed them. One of the lepers looked down at his skin and saw that he was healed. Do you know what he did? He immediately ran back towards Jesus. With a loud voice, he began to glorify God because he knew it was God who had healed him. When he reached the place where Jesus was, he fell down at Jesus' feet. In worship and praise, he was saying, "Thank you, thank you." Just think how his whole life was changed. Now he was not sick, but well. Now he did not have to stay outside the village. He could go back to his home and live with his family. He could work and care for his family. What a wonderful thing to be well again. Of course he was thankful. I think I would want to thank Jesus too. I think I would thank Jesus. I hope that I would. But you know, I'm not really sure if I would give thanks and glorify God or not. Sometimes I know I'm not thankful for all the things he does for me. Now think, boys and girls, how many sick men were in the group who met Jesus outside the city? Who can remember? Yes, there were 10. How many came back to thank Jesus? That's right, only one. Jesus said, I healed 10 people. Where are the other 9? Only this one came back to glorify God. Then Jesus looked at the happy man and said, Get up and go on your way. Your faith has made you well again. I wonder, boys and girls, if I would have been the thankful one or if I would have gone on without thanking Jesus. I wonder what you would have done. Are we thankful for all the things Jesus does for us? Do we tell him thank you often? We should always be careful to thank Jesus. Luke chapter 17 verses 11 to 19.
Character objective. Appreciative. To learn to be thankful. We must learn to express our thankfulness to God and others for the ways they have served us. If we remember to thank God for things, we will be happy Christians. A person who knows the Lord ought to be thankful and happy all of the time. Our memory verse reminds us of this. Even if we don't understand what is happening, we can trust the Lord and be happy. Memory verse. In everything, give thanks. 1 Thessalonians 5:18a. Let's say it again. 1 Thessalonians 5:18a. In everything, give thanks. 1 Thessalonians 5:18a. 1 Thessalonians 5:18a. In everything, give thanks. 1 Thessalonians 5:18a.
Sunfish reads S, S, S. S reads S, S, S.
Sandy the sunfish swam in the sea. On Sunday she had all her friends in for tea.
Now it's time to work on your pace work. Open your word building pace, the purple one, and do pages 9 through 16. Also, work on whatever math pages your supervisor has assigned to you.